You've poured weeks, maybe months, into a new digital product. You've envisioned its impact, polished every detail, beat, and then silence. Crickets. No one buys. It's a common, heartbreaking story for so many creators.
Oh, absolutely. And the digital ocean is just packed. Thousands of products launch daily, most just kind of sink, right? But what if the very strategy you're often told to follow, chasing those fleeting trends, is actually, well, a guaranteed path to that product graveyard? What if there's a smarter way to know, like with real certainty, that what you're building is genuinely needed?
Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we slow down to unpack complexity and uncover hidden truths. Today, we're diving into a critical question for creators. How do you build something the market actually needs and truly desires, moving beyond, just guesswork?
Right. We're going to explore using AI not as some mystical crystal ball, but as your personal master market researcher. We'll look at spotting those elusive blue ocean opportunities, niches with huge demand but barely any quality solutions, all thanks to a specific, incredibly effective golden prompt for tools like ChatGPT.
hmm We'll navigate the common traps creators stumble into, decode those subtle market whispers, and then really break down this prompt's key inputs and the detailed report it generates. Ultimately, we'll talk about what you do after those brilliant AI-fueled ideas emerge. It's about turning pure insight into, well, an irresistible reality.
So, as we just touched on, so many digital products ultimately fail. It's a tough truth. Creators often build based on intuition, or what they think people want, essentially, just guesses, instead of solid, verifiable data.
Exactly. They jump into niches that seem appealing, maybe something trending on like Twitter, but those spaces are already overcrowded. They're what we call red oceans, right? Full of competition. The core issue isn't usually poor execution. It's building something the market doesn't truly need or something it already has in abundance. It's kind of like bringing sand to the beach. That analogy paints a vivid picture.
Yeah.
And here's where it gets really interesting. We're introducing AI as a truly powerful market researcher. It's designed to help you see these blue oceans, not just hear about them. And by blue oceans, we mean those niche markets with incredibly high demand, but very few, or sometimes zero quality products to meet that need. It's about finding those wide open spaces.
Yeah, and this isn't about copying what's popular. That's a direct route back to the red ocean. This is about a strategic, data-driven approach to gaining unique insights, spotting market gaps that most people are simply overlooking. The AI isn't just searching for keywords, it's cross-referencing sentiment in fragmented online conversations, spotting microtrends and language patterns, and identifying where users are verbally combining multiple tools. That signals a need for an all-in-one solution before any human could manually sift through it all. It's like having X-ray vision for market needs. Seriously.
So it sounds like chasing a trending list, then, is almost counterproductive. It quickly saturates markets, turning them into red oceans of fierce competition.
Well, precisely. Those trending lists don't just reflect demand, they accelerate saturation. What was a pristine blue ocean of opportunity yesterday hits a top 10 list today, and bam, by tomorrow it's a red ocean where everyone's fighting for diminishing scraps. The AI's power is spotting the next blue ocean, often before it even makes those lists.
Okay, that idea of chasing trends is certainly a huge trap, isn't it? You see those top 10 best-selling lists, and it feels like a shortcut to success. But as soon as an idea hits one of those lists, its low supply advantage, that precious blue ocean, just vanishes almost instantly.
It absolutely does. Those lists attract everyone to the same crowded space. Smart creators, the ones who truly thrive, they shift their focus. They use AI to listen to the actual market signals. They're tapping into deep discussions, analyzing subtle search data, uncovering genuine user frustrations to generate truly personalized product ideas that most people miss.
So when we talk about listening, what are these signals of high demand? How do you actually listen for them? One key factor is the urgency or recurring nature of a problem. Users want immediate solutions, often expressing it as a pain point. You'll see high search volumes on Google and YouTube for phrases like how to or template for. People are actively looking for answers right now.
Right, and it's not just search engines. Lively discussions in online communities, forums, Facebook groups, these are huge indicators. Look for those frustrated comments, the highly upvoted questions. What are people constantly complaining about or asking for help with over and over? Another critical signal is what we call the how-to content gap. There's often abundant content about the what and the why, but very few quality resources guiding the how in detail, especially actual tools or systems for execution.
That how-to content gap sounds like a real sweet spot. Can you give us a concrete example of what that looks like in the wild? Where do we see a lot of what and why, but a glaring absence of how?
Absolutely. Think about, say, personal finance. There's endless advice on why you should budget or what a Roth IRA is, sure. But try finding an easy-to-use, comprehensive system for managing your daily expenses, or a truly user-friendly dashboard to track your investments without a steep learning curve. That's the gap, abundant theory, but a real lack of actionable user-friendly tools or detailed systems for actual execution.
Okay, gotcha. And on the flip side, what are the signals of low supply? How do we know if existing solutions aren't cutting it, even if they technically exist?
Well, existing products might be outdated, have poor interfaces, or just lack updates. You see this in low ratings and sketchy product descriptions, right? Sometimes tools are either too complex for the average user or way too simple, lacking essential features. A prime opportunity often arises when users are combining multiple fragmented tools to complete a single job. That screams a need for an all-in-one toolkit. Ideally, you find a genuine pain point that people are complaining about, but for which no commercial product exists yet. The magic, the promised land, is truly at the intersection of these two factors: high demand and low supply. It's like finding a treasure chest in an empty ocean.
This brings us to what we're calling the golden prompt. Instead of just asking ChatGPT generic questions like, give me some digital product ideas, we're using a deeply structured prompt. It's designed to command the AI to act like a true expert, a strategic analyst, specifically for your unique context.
Yeah, this forces a comprehensive market audit. The AI taps into vast amounts of public data and learns to infer hidden opportunities, connecting dots that a human would take weeks, maybe months, to find. For the best results, you'll need web search enabled in your AI tool like ChatGPT Plus, for example. This prompt essentially turns the AI into your personal, world-class market intelligence analyst and digital product strategist. Pretty cool, huh?
Its core expertise with this prompt is identifying those blue ocean opportunities niche markets with extremely high demand but low or completely untapped supply. Its top priority will be emerging opportunities, growing demand curves, content and tool gaps, and assessing real commercialization potential. And if you miss any information, the AI will even ask clarifying questions, which is incredibly helpful, almost like it's thinking alongside you.
Whoa. Imagine having this AI as your personal market guru, sifting through everything. It's like having a strategic partner 24/7, constantly scanning the horizon for your next big win. This really shifts the game. It's amazing.
And to make this prompt so powerful, you'll provide a set of custom parameters. We're talking about your specific deep dive niche, your target customer persona, your budget and resources, the desired product format, your monetization method, your primary distribution and marketing channel, and your long-term business goal. These inputs are absolutely critical. They're the foundation. So when we talk about this prompt, it's not just about generating a random list of ideas. What's the AI's core mission here? What is it truly trying to accomplish for us?
Its mission is to conduct an in-depth market audit, identify hidden opportunities, and infer demand signals that you simply wouldn't find with a quick search. It's about strategic insight.
Right.
Those custom parameters aren't just fields to fill, they are the strategic DNA of your product. Giving deep thought to each element will determine a precision and the ultimate potential of the AI-generated ideas. It really makes the difference between generic suggestions and truly tailored, actionable insights. You get out what you put in, you know?
Absolutely. Take the deep dive niche, for example. It's not just a topic. It's the intersection of your unique knowledge, a specific audience, and a truly pressing problem. Think an inch wide and a mile deep. Instead of just marketing, consider marketing automation for solopreneurs or SEO for local businesses, specifically for, I don't know, plumbers maybe. It's narrow, but with a passionate community that truly cares.
Then there's the target customer persona.
Yeah.
You need to move beyond simple demographics. Sketch a detailed portrait. Instead of just young people, imagine a Gen Z freelancer looking to diversify their income because gig economy instability is keeping them up at night. Give them a name, a job, feel their specific pain point. This level of detail makes your solution much, much sharper.
I still wrestle with pinpointing that exact customer pain point sometimes, even with all these details. It's tricky. It takes real empathy to get it right, to really hear what they're struggling with beneath the surface.
Oh, you're not alone in that, believe me. I've had clients convinced their amazing new widget was the answer, only to discover, after truly listening, that users just wanted a simpler way to organize, like cat photos. It's a journey, not a single light bulb moment. But defining those constraints, like your budget, actually helps focus that empathy. If you have a $0 budget, for instance, the AI knows to focus on free tools or ebooks, pushing you towards organic marketing channels. A modest budget of under $50 might allow for premium templates or a small ad spend for validation. These constraints shape everything.
And the desired product format should align with how your customers actually want to consume information. Quick win solutions are often templates for Notion or Canva. Deeper transformations might call for a structured course or an in-depth ebook. The format is the answer to the problem itself, tailored to their preference, right?
Exactly. For monetization method, are you looking for transactional value like one-time sales on Gumroad or relational value with recurring revenue through a membership? This decision reflects your long-term business model. Then, your primary distribution and marketing channel. The golden rule here is go where your customers are. If they're hanging out on YouTube, you build video content. If it's B2B, LinkedIn is probably your arena. Master one channel first, don't spread yourself too thin.
Right. Finally, your long-term business goal is your North Star. Is it passive income, building an email list, or establishing brand authority? This guides every decision, from pricing to complexity, ensuring you're always heading in the right direction. So when we define constraints, like saying we have a $0 budget, how does that actually help the creative process? It feels counterintuitive at first.
It fosters creativity. It forces focus on no-cost products and highly effective organic marketing channels. Constraints breed ingenuity.
Okay, makes sense. Once you've fed the AI your custom parameters, it generates a comprehensive analysis report. This isn't just a simple list of ideas, it's a strategic blueprint, incredibly detailed.
Yeah, it breaks down into 6 crucial parts. Part 1 is the industry intelligence brief. This summarizes current trends, emerging sub-niches, and any shifts in customer behavior. It pinpoints those hidden value gaps, what users are frequently asking for, what systems are overly complicated, and any cracks in current offerings based on user reviews. It even identifies specific platforms or communities to monitor for ongoing inspiration.
Then we get to part 2, the demand signal analysis. This is where the AI really digs into inferred demand. It uncovers SEO keyword patterns with high search volume but low competition. It identifies gold mines in comment sections, finding the most upvoted frustrations on platforms like Reddit. It also highlights product-starved content categories areas with lots of theory, but a real lack of practical tools or templates, like those user-friendly batch boards we talked about, or a simple system for managing creative projects.
Part 3 is the big one. 50 high-demand, low-supply product ideas. Each idea comes with its concept, a clear buyer persona, a strong rationale for success, monetization method, a launch strategy, and how it can scale. Crucially, at least 10 of these are low-tech, beginner-friendly ideas that you could create in under 7 days, given your resources. That's a game changer. Super practical.
Next, Part 4 provides a product creation guide. For the top 3 ideas, it details the necessary free or low-cost tools, estimates the time and tasks required, and defines the must-have content or features needed to make the product truly valuable at launch.
Part 5 focuses on differentiation and unique value proposition, UVP. For those top 3 ideas, the AI explains how your product can stand out and solve problems better. It suggests bundled offers or upsells to increase order value and even describes a one-page mini-sales strategy complete with a compelling headline, key pain points, benefit-driven bullets, and a clear call to action. It basically writes your sales pitch for you.
And finally, Part 6 covers validation and feedback loop. This part explains how to validate market demand before launching, using quick testing ideas like pre-sales or waitlist strategies. It also provides key metrics for decision-making and lists 3 channels for collecting feedback after launch. It really gives you a complete roadmap, start to finish. So, if we look at the difference, what's a key distinction between Part 1, the industry intelligence brief, and Part 2, the demand signal analysis of the AI's report?
Part 1 is a broad industry overview, like the 30,000-foot view. Part 2 specifically drills into concrete, actionable demand signals, the boots-on-the-ground stuff.
Okay. Having this incredible list of ideas is just the beginning, though, right? The real difference between success and failure lies in turning that insight into a real product and getting it into the hands of customers.
Absolutely. That's where the work begins. The first step is crucial. Validate before you build. Never, ever build a complete product based on an assumption. Apply a lean startup mindset. Create a simple landing page. You can use tools like Card or Gumroad to describe your product. Then run a smoke test with a small ad budget to measure actual real-world interest. See if people click buy.
Or even better, a more effective strategy is to pre-sell it with a special discount. If no one buys, okay, you've saved countless hours of work, and that's a win in itself. But if you get buyers, you not only validate the idea, but you also gain motivation and even capital to finish the product. It's truly a win-win situation.
This leads us nicely to the minimum viable product MVP mindset. For digital products, MVP doesn't mean a bad or incomplete product. It means a product that focuses on solving the core problem excellently, temporarily ignoring secondary features. For example, instead of launching a massive 20-video course, maybe start with a focused paid webinar. Instead of creating 100 Canva templates, create a pack of the 15 absolute best designed, most useful ones. This helps you launch faster, gather crucial early feedback, and minimize your risks significantly. Get something out there.
And finally, you need to craft an irresistible offer. Your product might be great, but how you package it often matters more than the thing itself. Don't just sell a product, sell a complete transformation solution. Create what's called a value stack. Combine your main product with valuable bonuses like a tutorial video, a checklist, or even access to a small community.
Right. So instead of just selling a Notion project management template, you sell a complete productivity system for freelancers that includes the template, a video guide, and maybe a workflow checklist. This significantly increases the perceived value and makes your offer far more appealing to potential buyers. It's about selling the dream, the outcome, not just the tool.
What's the biggest risk, then, of skipping that pre-validation step with a simple smoke test or pre-sale?
Honestly, you could waste countless hours, weeks, maybe months building a product nobody actually wants to buy. All that effort down the drain.
Sponsor read integration point skipped as per instructions.
Yeah.
So today, we've deep dived into shifting from blind guesswork to truly data-driven discovery. The digital market isn't a lottery. Success comes from being the brilliant investigator, someone who genuinely listens to what's missing.
Exactly. This AI prompt isn't some magic wand, let's be clear, but it's a powerful partner. It systematizes your research, giving you a serious competitive edge. But remember, your intelligence, your creativity, and your empathy remain the ultimate deciding factors in what you build and how you connect with people. The AI is a tool, you're the strategist.
We really encourage you to stop guessing and start investigating. Use these tools to listen intently to the whispers of the market, to truly hear what people are looking for but just can't find yet.
Yeah, the next big opportunity isn't hiding in some flashy top 10 trends article. It's tucked away in the comments on Reddit, in the questions on Quora, and in the inefficient workflows that your target customers endure every single day. You just have to look.
You now have a key to unlock those opportunities, to discover your own blue oceans. Begin your journey of discovery.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Hope it was useful.
We'll be back soon with more insights. Until then, keep digging. Outro music.